All right, let's take a look at some Mexican Aguascalientes fire agate here at my good friend Guzman and his family's booth. I'm so lucky to vend next to these folks during the Kino show. Hey, with Guzman.
Okay.
Good to see you, my brother. How long have you been working this material?
Oh, pues mi papá en los 70 fue el primero allá en México y la llevaba a trabajar, a vender a las joyerías y le decían que cómo pintaba esa piedra y lo juzgaban como loco, y ahora no. Esto es una piedra que todo el tiempo se ha vendido.
¿Hace cuántos años empezó?
Yo empecé a trabajar hace 16 años y mi papá empezó a trabajar como desde los 68.
Well, he was saying that my grandpa was the first person that he discovered the fire agate. So when he discovered it, he worked the stone and he took it to the jewelry, and then the jewelry person told him like with what did he use to paint the rock, and that they were telling him like you're a crazy man, like how do you did this stone?
They didn't even believe it was real.
Yeah, they thought they put like oils on it or some stuff. So my grandpa, like he used to sell the fire agates, and he was one of the first persons that come to the shows and that stuff. So my dad, my grandpa was 67 years, I think, and my dad started like 16 years ago the same business.
Oh wow!
He followed the business. It was like from my grandpa, then my dad.
Was there ever a time that he worked with his dad together?
¿Alguna vez trabajaste con mi abuelo juntos?
Sí.
Yes. When he was teaching him, I think, how to work the stone.
Nos íbamos a la mina en burros desde 3 horas.
Yeah, they went to like the way to go to the mine. They had to go on like on a donkey for 3 hours.
Really? 3-hour donkey ride?
Yes.
Wow, there's just no roads.
No.
Are there roads today?
No hay carreteras todavía.
Ahorita ya sí.
They are not like real roads. It's like just like here, like just like rocks. It's still rocky. Like
no one's taking care of them though. It might just be maybe there's probably still some people riding the donkeys over there to this day.
Hay todavía gente que usa burros.
Sí.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. What are the most desirable colors?
Los colores que más pide la gente.
Es el morado, rojo y verde.
Purple, red, and green.
Oh, nice.
Pero ahora yo miro que les gusta el color oro.
¿Oro?
Sí, como color oro.
Gold, right?
Like,
Yeah.
Well, it's not gold, but like that kind of
Como
color,
ese.
like yellow. Yeah, like that one you have in your hand. That's what he sees. Like people are asking a lot this year.
For the gold colors. What types of machines does he use?
¿Qué tipo de máquinas usas?
Ahorita uso la Titan.
Oh, a Diamond Pacific Titan.
Yeah.
Not playing around. The best of the best.
Pero antes usábamos una que nada más tenía los valeros y la polea y una banda. Por eso. Okay.
How long does it take on average to cut like a medium-sized stone?
¿Cuánto te toma para acabar una piedra como del tamaño del caucho?
Ok, yo termino una piedra como en
Desde empezar a acabar.
como en unos 15 minutos.
Like 15 minutes.
What? That's amazing. Most people take like an hour just to cut a regular cabochon. It's just practice and experience, I guess.
Ya entre yo y mi hermano hacemos hasta 300 piezas en una
He
semana.
has a brother that sometimes, he used to help my dad, and so they finish like 300 pieces while they together, 300 pieces a week in a week.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
What are your favorite colors?
¿Cuáles son tus colores favoritos en las piedras?
Verde, para mí el
For
verde.
him, it's the green.
Oh, nice. Can I see the piece around your neck? Is this your material?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. If you had to put a price on that, what would you charge?
Sí.
Me han ofrecido $10,000, pero no la vendo.
They offer him $10,000, but he doesn't want to sell it.
Wow. That's commitment and
I
love.
think if someone offers him more, I know he will.
10,000 talks, 20,000 walks.
Yes.
Would you consider these pieces in these rings some of the higher quality?
¿Consideras las piedras que están en los anillos
Sí.
una de las mejores calidad? Yes.
This one I want so bad.
I know.
Is it Colombian emerald in there?
Es de esmeraldas colombianas.
O sea, no sé si a mi hermano lo montó.
His brother made the ring, so he doesn't.
It looks,
The emerald isn't there.
but the diamonds are legit, and the emeralds, I think it's Colombian. It just looks too good and too green. What kind of gold is this?
14.
14.
Oh wow, fantastic. And there's no stabilization when working this material. It's just, is it, you don't need to stabilize it, right? Oh, fantastic.
No lo haces así como, no lo mides.
¿Mm?
No lo mides, pues.
¿No lo mide? Mides.
Que si no mides la piedra.
No. No, porque esta piedra hace el anillo.
So I see you have like $1, $2, and $3 pieces all the way up to, I think, 150. How does Guzman go about deciding which one is worth 3 and which one's worth like 5, 10?
Well, it depends on the color. Like the fire it has, the fire agate stone. Like the more fire it has, it's the more worth.
I guess it's just experience too.
Yeah.
Like this one has.
Also the colors, because sometimes there's blue, and the blue ones are the rare ones.
Oh, okay. So the colors do define like how rare it is.
¿Cómo defines, cómo separas los precios?
Ah,
¿En
pues
qué te basas?
sí, en el fuego, en el color. Y pues la experiencia.
Have you ever sold out of everything at the show before?
¿Que si has vendido todo?
Sí.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Only one time.
They just came and bought everything?
Yeah.
Where was it going? Where was it going?
¿Dónde fue eso?
Ahí en...
¿Tucson?
No, ahí donde estamos yo y ella.
And the place where you...
Where were they taking it?
New Mexico?
Oh, ¿a dónde lo llevaban?
A China.
China.
Oh wow.
I know.
It just, your prices are the best I've seen in the entire Tucson. They probably walked to every single fire agate booth, found out Guzman's is the best polished, best color.
Well, what I know, I think they bought more fire agate from another person's as well. Like big one, like a big amount of money. Le compraron a más personas, ¿verdad?
A 3 personas esa vez de Ágata de Fuego. Nomás vinieron desde allá, ya los traían en la mira y vinieron desde allá y nos compraron a 3 personas que traíamos bastante.
Okay. Yeah, they bought it from 3 persons. They bought a lot of fire agates.
Hopefully it'll
I
be,
think that's the reason they came.
oh
They wanted
yeah,
fire
just
agates.
fire agate.
Yes.
Flew all the way from China just for fire agates. How long ago was that?
¿Hace cuándo?
Hace como unos 8 años.
Like 8 years ago.
Oh, it must be almost time to come back.
Yes, we're waiting for that.
Almost finished.
They'll probably see this and find it.
Guzman is selling some amazing rough for fantastic prices. This piece I was playing with over here, look at the back. You could easily buy this for $3, cut it, and probably get well over $100 just from this $3 piece. And that's just cabbing. If you were taking the time to use rotary tools to get into those bubbles, you could probably make a lot more than that. If you had to pick out some of your favorites out of the $55 ones, which ones would you pick?
Que si tendrías que escoger una favorita de las $55, ¿cuál sería?
Oh wow. In Mexico, do they just call them fire agates or do they have another name for them?
Just fire agates. Agate de Fuego.
Agate de Fuego. I imagine your dad must have a big private collection at home all over the walls.
¿Tienes una colección en la casa de estas piedras?
No, todo lo traigo y lo vendo.
He just brings them to sell it.
You know, that's a good...
He has his rings that they were like my grandpa's. That's the only collection he has from them. The necklace he has on his neck. That's the stone I've seen that he stays for years.
And that's probably because of the grandpa love, not really as much as the stone, but because it's grandpa.
It was his, yeah.
Because your father. ¿Cómo se llama tu abuelo?
Martín Guzmán.
Oh, nice. ¿Cómo se, how do you say? What is
What did you ask him?
what is the name of his grandpa?
Oh, it was
No.
Lázaro.
Lázaro?
Lázaro.
Yeah, my dad is Lázaro.
Oh, very nice. Here's some $75 pieces. The more you spend, the more you get, for sure. Not a case of diminishing return. Lots of color and play the more you spend. I can't thank these folks enough for letting me bug them with my camera. Truth be told, I am super fortunate to be able to vet next to this amazing family and such amazing material every year at the Kino show. You can find these folks across from the food court at the Kino Electric Sports Park most years. The show here does end on the 17th, but I'm sure next year everyone will be back at the original location of the Kino Electric Sports Park. You can find them across from the food court, and we will be right next door. Make sure to say hi to Sweet Medicine Lynn while you're visiting Guzman and his family, buying lots of beautiful fire agates. Fantastic. He gets such a stunning polish with that cerium oxide. Do you take it to 3000 grit before you polish it?
¿Le haces el 3000 antes de pulirlo?
No, yo empiezo con el 100, 120, 220. 400.
He starts with 100, 120, 220, 400,
and 600,
600,
1000,
1000,
and polish.
and then the polish.
Is the 100 and 120 made out of metal?
Es de metal, el de 100 y el de 120.
No, todo es como papel.
It's like sandpaper.
Oh, wow. Fantastic. A lot of people go from 80 grit and 220 grit like they would see on the Diamond Pacific machines, but Guzman might do the grinding and then goes back to 100 either silicon carbide or diamond wheels, and then 120, which might save a lot of time. A lot of people are fighting to get 280 grit to polish out those 220 grit hard wheels scratches, and yeah, he's figured out the best way to do this as fast as possible for production cutting. He probably takes it to maybe 220 hard wheel, and then he jumps back to 100, then 120 soft, and moves on from there, eventually polishing it with cerium oxide. Can you show me some of the trays?
¿Qué dices?
Si le puedes enseñar las cajitas.
Onta de $10. All of these are $10 pieces. We'll take a look at them with Guzman. $20 each. If you get 10 or more, they're half price. These are fantastic.
¿Cuáles escogerías tú de aquí?
Yo escogería esta, 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 a mi gusto.
For his choice, she says.
I hope nobody calls expecting you to find those exact ones from the video. Let's take a look at one of the ones that are, oh, they're sticky, so they don't fly away.
Well, actually, it's because of the hot. They get hot because of the sun.
Oh,
so
wow.
That's why they get stuck.
There's not like a glue there.
No, no.
That's awesome. How long does it take you to cut a piece this small?
¿Cuánto te toma para cortar una pieza así de chica?
Es igual, mija.
It's the same, 15 minutes.
Oh, wow. Because it's just, you have to go through all the different wheels and stuff.
Yeah.
Fantastic. For only $15 more, you just get such fantastic pieces. Way more color than the 10. The 10 is good enough. You could sell the 10 for easily $70, $80 outside of the Gemshow. These $25 pieces you could totally sell for well over $100 outside of the Gemshow. Is this the gold color he was talking about?
¿Ese es el color oro que están buscando?
No. No, es
Actually, it's kind of like yellow, orangey.
como este, mija.
Oh, it's like it's its own actual color that's gold.
Como este.
Does anyone else, any of his children cut fire agates yet?
My little brother, I have a picture. Well, they sent me a picture where he was working on the machine, but he's not like. I think he was just playing around.
It's expensive machines to be playing around on.
I know.
Your grandfather, who discovered this material, is actually in a magazine.
Yep.
What's it called?
It's called. Let me just. México Desconocido.
Desconocido.
That's, yeah.
And you say that's the like the mysteries, the wonders of Mexico.
Yes.
Huh? How far from Aguascalientes is Magdalena, where they get the fire opals?
¿Qué tan retirado está Magdalena de Aguascalientes? ¿De donde
A
agarran
4
el opal?
horas.
4 hours.
Oh, some people make it sound like it's right there, like you,
No.
you get out of the fire agate pit and you're
No.
in the opal place. Is it getting harder to find higher end pieces?
¿Está siendo más difícil encontrar las piedras con más calidad?
No, a veces hay, a veces no. Pero todo el tiempo han salido buena calidad. Como este año traje buena calidad.
Yeah, like this year we have very good stones, but it's like everything. Like sometimes there's good stuff, sometimes there's not.
What kind of tools did they use when everybody was getting there on the donkeys?
¿Qué máquinas, o sea, qué máquinas, herramienta usaban cuando se iban en burros para sacar la piedra de la mina?
Oh, puro marro y cuña.
Oh wow, just a hammer and like a chisel.
Yeah.
And today are they using like tractors and
Yeah.
backhoes?
Yeah.
Backups and jackhammers.
Oh well. So since they're using better equipment, and they're probably still finding good pieces because they can do more in one day. When your grandpa found the material, was it just on the ground, or was he digging around?
Cuando lo encontró mi abuelo, ¿cómo se la encontró? Nada más así como por encima.
Arriba.
Encima. Just like on the top. Like he didn't even dig nothing. He just found them, and I think he opened it. He worked the stone, and I think that's the way he discovered that. And that mine, that area had that kind of stone.
That's incredible. I'm sure it's probably nearly impossible to find the ones just on top now. You
Yeah.
have to dig, and they probably don't let strangers into the mine and stuff.
En ese tiempo dejaban a personas así o la gente ni sabía.
No, pues ya cuando la empezaron a sacar toda la gente en el rancho de eso.
A lot of people from the same like ranch, like a lot of people
De
knew
eso
about
vivía.
it, so a lot of people worked and they sold it. So that was like a new job for them.
Oh, nice. What were the locals doing before fire agate? Just like cattle and farming?
De la huella.
Wow, look at that.
You know, and we're at the place in Calvillo. That's where we get the fire agate. It's the place where do you know what guava?
Guava?
Guava.
Oh yeah, the fruit.
Yeah, we have that in that place. Like it's almost they recognize that little city because of the guava.
Oh wow.
And like the whole Mexico. So that's where they used to work before this.
They were guava farmers.
Uh-huh.
Oh, fantastic. Did Guzman
Or they plant their own corn.
Oh nice.
Corn plants like that.
Did your grandpa work other materials before he found the fire agate?
Él trabajaba otros materiales antes de esto.
Solo trabajo.
No, just this.
Oh wow, he found it and he's like, this needs
Yes.
to be put into jewelry. That's incredible. Born into it. It was like a gift from God.
Yes. And for his daughter.
Fantastic.
Esa vale 2,500.
That cost $2,500.
This one right here, $2,500.
Yeah.
That's awesome. People would love to know. Is it okay if people ever call you to buy fire agates from you?
Yes. I also have an email where they can email me, and like if they want to order like pieces from, it doesn't matter what kind of price, we can like ship to anywhere.
Is the information on the card right here?
Yes.
All right. Fire gem agates, Mexico, Aguascalientes. And you're Nereda?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's under my name.
For you lazy folks out there that don't know how to call foreign phone numbers, it is an American phone number.
Yes.
Sometimes they'll have like a plus sign and like a dash,
Yes.
and people don't know where to find the plus. It's 405-246-8568, and then the other phone number is 405-410-3247. I'll put this information down in the description section below the video. Since 2007, is that the original year?
Well, yeah, that's what I think my dad had when he started, because I started helping him on 2009.
Oh, nice.
So 2 years later.
Circa 2007.
When we start selling, but my dad's like, when he was young, he was working with his dad.
Are these pieces right here that are in water, are they not finished all the way?
Yeah, they are polished. We just have them there because they get dusty.
Oh yeah, this year I hear it's been really crazy. And there's different prices in this tray, right?
Yeah, they're all mixed up because we don't have no more cases to put them on. So that's why we have different prices. But we're selling those for only one price. That's $20. And if they take more, we go down to 10.
Oh, fantastic. About how many would somebody have to buy of this quality to get it for $10?
¿Cuántas piezas?
De 10.
From 10.
Wow. I'm gonna have to buy 10 right now. I'm sorry. Yo, sorry folks. Yo, that's too good of a price. So they're actually passing the savings on to you. They haven't high graded the material yet. And since they're at the show, might as well sell them. So you can come to a tray like this, take your time. You can get a piece like this that might be $25, $35, and they're selling it to you for 20. Buy 10. And that's $100. That might just be a show special. Either way, you can call these fine folks. You can work out a deal. Very, very kind people and easy to negotiate with. I'm gonna have to pick out 10 of these monsters. Look at this one. Fantastic display of purple and green. This one has some incredible figuring. What do you like to cut more? The cabajons or the rough specimens?
¿De cuáles te gustan cortar más?
Ya cuando las corto en el primer paso del disco, la que se me hace más fácil para forjarla, pues la forjo y la hago ya lista para los anillos, para la joyería. Y esas se las dejo a la gente, como la que estás agarrando, se la dejo a la gente para que ellos la trabajen.
We have some clients that don't want like they want to finish them, like they want to go through the colors, like through the bubbles, and those are the ones he likes.
Oh, nice. The ones that are deeper, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, I noticed that some people really like them to be cabajons for jewelry, and some people want to
Yes.
It's like a love to just do all the cutting themselves and follow the bubbles and follow the striations and stuff. This is a $55 tray. Stunning. What do you use for your final polish?
¿Qué usas para el pulido final?
Es un polvo blanco. No sé cómo se llama, mija.
Sapphire? Or aluminum oxide? Cerium. Cerium. Very nice. A lot of people use cerium. They say it's the best for agates. But some people have a hard time finding it in Mexico. Do you buy the cerium here in the United States?
¿Compras eso aquí en Estados Unidos?
Sí.
Can you find cerium oxide and lapidary equipment in Mexico?
Que si puedes encontrar ese producto en México.
Sí, también lo puedo encontrar allá.
Yeah, he can find it as well in Mexico.
Do people ever make their own machines in Mexico?
Hay gente que hace, no hay gente que hace sus propias máquinas.
Sí, pues uno.
Yeah.
Very cool. Do you have any homemade Mexican machines?
¿Tienes algunas máquinas que tú hagas tú?
Sí, tengo. Es lo que te digo, que dijiste que no podías tú como pronunciar. Son dos valeros, la banda y la polea.
My dad could make one machine at the house, but my sister doesn't know how to say it. My dad can say it on the video.
That it'll be okay.
No the specific words in English.
No, I understood what he said. He said something about a pulley, right?
About like a band.
Oh, okay.
Like a band with two, I guess it's the two, like the items with the wheel, like a car.
A belt, right?
Sí,
Tiene a belt, the silicon carbide?
Ajá.
All right, so Guzman said he has a homemade machine that's like a belt sander. It uses silicon carbide. ¿Tiene agua? Oh yeah, it's maybe something similar to what Highland Park sells, their wet belt sander. Let's take a look at some of these $2 and $1 pieces of rough. I guess there's some 5, 7, and 12s. There's no $1 pieces of rough here. Lots of play. It might be hard to tell on camera, but there is some color inside of this piece. Oh, maybe what this gentleman would be selling for $10 to $25. If you dug that out at an angle, it would be a lot smaller than this, but definitely some goods. Look at that for $2 right on the surface. Some beautiful greens, a little bit of gold and a little bit of red. I'm sure this gentleman would sell you the entire thing for a deal. Probably have to dump them out and count it, and that'll show that you're really willing to buy the entire thing. You gotta walk the walk, I guess walk the talk. Here's another beautiful $2 piece. These $5 pieces are windowed. So much. You can take these so much further if you have the patience and the time and the know-how. I have met some people like Armando from Armando & Sons who claims he uses hard diamond bits instead of jumping to something like a Nova bit when he does the bubble chasing. Honestly, folks, I have some beautiful pieces that I got from Guzman last year. I was lucky enough to get 10 fantastic pieces that are probably about $100. They are not for sale, they're mine. You can get them from him if you want some of those, but I'm just so blessed that it comes from such an awesome family and from such awesome cutters. This is the $7 pieces. Is it nice? Some bubble play in there. I don't know what that's called. Is it called botryoidal orbs? I really don't know anything about fire agates, truth be told. But I love that there's a scene of just people who live, breathe, and eat fire agates. There are a lot of people that just come here to buy this material. Ooh, almost dropped that one. If you drop it, you buy it. You ruin someone's polish. Congratulations, you just bought a fire agate, but I didn't drop it.
Nobody will know I bought gems for the Gemshow. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
And this last thing, $12 for these ones.
See those girls? Yeah.
Let me know down in the comment section below, do you folks work fire agates? What kind of tools do you use? What kind of polish do you use for your final polish? What are your favorite colors inside of fire agate? Do you prefer other fire agates over Aguascalientes? Do you prefer Aguascalientes over other fire agates? Let me know. And let Guzman know, I'm sure he's going to be watching. Ah, I was wrong. There are $1 pieces. You could literally just buy scoops of this and sell the rough 10 times what you paid for it. Look at that piece for $1. You can't buy a soda in this town for $1. I wonder if anybody ever tumbles these. I guess it would be a huge disservice to the material. Anyway, I could go on, show you the 2 and the 4, but you should hit up Guzman himself. I gave you the phone number before. Here's the phone number again. Gem Fire Agates, Mexico, Aguascalientes. You can hit up Nereida Guzman, or you can hit up Guzman himself. I'm sure should. I know that they'd let you talk to Guzman if you wanted. They both speak Spanish. If you're not an English speaker, the number is 405-246-8568 and 405-410-3247. Don't be afraid to hit them up. They will hook you up. Thank you, Guzman.
Thank you.
You're a pleasure. And you're in Quartzsite? And Kino every year. Do you do any other shows in the United States?
He used to do Dipper, but now they do. I think the show where Space was, they don't want outside vendors now. So since we need the sun, that's why we stopped.
Oh,
there.
you can't. It doesn't serve this.
Yeah.
That's right. I was looking at somebody at the wholesale booth, and you couldn't see anything, and the color of the lights were yellow.
Oh.
So it ruined the color.
It didn't look the same.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think we have to, like, if we still want to do Denver, we need to find like another show that admits outside vendors.
But yeah, I imagine just those 2 shows a year, fun the whole year.
Yes. That's for you.
Really? Oh man, what? Come visit these folks. They're absolutely stunning and amazing people. Information down in the description section below. Oh yeah, real quick. Which venue in Quartzsite do you vend at?
It's Desert Garden. I think that's the name of the show. So exactly the address, I don't know it.
Oh, they'll find it. It's so small.
Yes.
What are the dates?
But he does Desert Garden and then Powwow as well.
Oh wow. I was hoping to see you this year,
So
but I didn't get
split,
to see
like
it.
one person's Desert Garden and then the other person goes to Powwow.
Fantastic.